Discovery Snowboard On Hill Zone Part 2, Riding.
Notice that the group found the slow sign and they're all together and in a safe location.
Have the guests strap in their back foot so they're ready to snowboard with your assistance.
This is the first time they've ever been on a real ski run, so apprehension may be high.
Remind them how to stand up, weight on their front foot. This next exercise is called a side slip. Notice that the downhill edge remains lifted. In order to gain momentum downhill, lower the downhill edge slightly. In order to stop, lift the downhill edge. Falling leaf. In order to achieve a falling leaf, the guests twist the board with their downhill foot to engage the turn.
In the falling leaf exercise, it's if a leaf is falling out of the sky. The guests twist the front foot of the board to go in the direction they want to achieve. They release that twist to a flat board, twist the new front foot to go in the opposite direction.
Notice that the guest turns from right to left while engaging the uphill edge and keeping the downhill edge lifted.
This exercise is called a garland. It basically is a movement across the hill to cut down on speed. What is happening is the edge is being engaged to turn, to back to a flat board, to another turn. The garland goes from an edge to a flat board to an edge and is a movement across the hill. Try to make the first turn a really short one and something easy. Use the terrain, if possible, to guide them in the direction you would like them to go.
Some guests might need help getting started.
Make the guest as comfortable as possible because anxiety levels will be high. Help them get up if necessary, turn the board down the hill if necessary, and release them once they're in a comfortable, balanced stance. The goal, as you're moving down the hill, is to get the guests to become more independent as the lesson goes on.
Do your best to keep your group together. Finish your turns on the side of the slope to maintain safety. Have the guests practice several toe side and heel side turns. Remind the guests to keep their weight on their front foot and that the turn is engaged using the front foot and the back foot matches. Turn to a stop.
Continue to practice one turn at a time until the guests appear comfortable going in each direction. At this stage, in this line of development for a first-time snowboarder, we're not looking for perfection, but looking that they control direction. When the guests are comfortable turning one turn at a time in each direction, have them begin to link turns. In linking a turn, it would be an edge engagement to a flat board to the opposite edge engagement. Notice how the transition is smooth and the movements are controlled and almost effortless. Walk them through the turn from edge to flat board to edge, almost at that rhythm and cadence.
Notice that there's very little lift on the edge. Notice that a little bit of lift goes a long way.
Continue to keep the group together and safely on the side of the trail. Always end the lesson by doing a really cool handshake and show them why they should come back and snowboard with you next time.
Once the lesson is complete, summarize the lesson. Remind the guests that they've learned to turn, stop, and use the lift safely. Also, emphasize the mountain passport.
In the summary, be sure to point out that they've learned how to effectively balance, go straight, turn left, right, and stop, and also ride the lift. Be sure to invite the guest back by offering them a mountain passport.
A mountain passport allows them to snowboard for free on their next visit.